have made it to Miami. Welcome to Miami. We are currently staying at the Shelbourne South Beach. I would give you guys a room tour, but yeah, all of that. Yeah. We just got in like I think an hour ago around 6, and we have dinner reservations at 7:45 at the one hotel, their little like rooftop restaurant place. Here is the view from our room at the Shelbourne. It is a city view, and we have like 2 beds, but it's really pretty. I actually really dig it, and we can just see people going about their business right there. Okay, here's a semi like full body-ish mirror in the bathroom, and also here's our bathroom. This is what it looks like. We've already ransacked through it. It is what it is, but this is what I'm wearing. Everything I'm wearing this week is, or this weekend, is literally from Amazon, because I just love that place. But it is just this 2-piece set. It's purple, looks like that. I really like here. I just think it's really cute. It looks like a little heart, and with the short hair, I think it just hits. And you know, the curves don't hurt. And of course I have my little bag, and for shoes I have these white ones right here, and they are just these tiny little ones. They look like this, super trendy, you know the vibe. Morning. We are off to brunch this morning. Yesterday was super fun, and it's really loud, but say hi. We went dancing, came home, drank a little bit too much. Now it's time for some bottomless mimosas. I can't even speak this morning. Bottomless mimosas. And then we're gonna go to the pool, and it should just be a chill day. So we're out and about. It's super hot. I'm wearing this thing. This is what I'm wearing. I'm gonna take this off because it's so hot out here and humid. But yeah, good morning, Miami.
Doudou bouge les lacs. Ah, on ne voit pas mon dombono. Doudou, hey, hey.
It is dinner time. No one's ever ready when the Uber's here except for me, because I'm the one running this shit basically. This is what we're wearing for today dinner. Just this little number. I'll show you guys a better view of it later. I'm just like obsessed with my shoes. They're awesome. I'll show you in a little bit, but I need to go grab our Uber. But yeah, we're going to Bella Cuba. It's a Cuban place, because I think Miami is famous for Cuban food, or right? Coming to you guys with a volcano mask on this morning because I fell asleep with my makeup on. with my tinted moisturizer. Yesterday after dinner, we were supposed to go out, or we didn't have plans to go out because this was supposed to be more of like a relaxing trip. The first night was like a surprise for us when we went out dancing, because we kind of weren't planning on doing that. The late night activities were just playing by ear. I planned this whole trip, so I just left the night and the mornings to just do whatever we want to do, whatever we feel like. So yesterday we were like, okay, maybe we'll go out. Then my sister was like, I have a really bad migraine, so then she laid down. We were still kind of like, okay, let's go get drinks. So we went to go get Grey Goose at the liquor store. We came back. My aunt was making my drinks for me, and then the last drink I made myself, because she used to be a bartender. The last drink I made myself, and yeah, we did not make it out of the room, clearly, because I'm still wearing last night's dress. So we did not leave this room. We had a blast in the room. We just watched the Olympic Games. We were able to catch that, and just kind of stayed here. I don't know when I fell asleep at all, but yeah, it's kind of raining out today. It's been raining since we've been here, but it's just like a 5-minute shower, and then the rest of the day is fine. So hopefully that still happens today, because we're supposed to go to Nikki Beach and check that out for a couple of hours, and then we have a yacht ride scheduled at like 4, I believe. We got in the ocean yesterday. It was my first time like walking in the actual ocean, like at the beach. It was cool, but it was draining. The Miami heat, no fucking joke here. Like, it's no joke. I don't know how people live here. It's beautiful. I love Miami. I love it so much. I love watching people like walk around and they're just doing them, and no one's judging anybody for what they're wearing outside, because it is so hot. It is so hot. Like, I could see someone walking out nude and I'll be like, I get that, because it is hot, but it is draining. So that's also probably why we were all kind of just like dead yesterday. Definitely needed the rest, but yeah, that's what we're doing. Mask on. We're gonna relax for a little bit, and then hopefully it doesn't rain too much so we can go and do what we came to do. But I love Miami so much. It's so fun. When I tell you guys, this Miami heat, my goodness. We went to the beach and we came out because we're pretty sure there's fishes in there. Huge fish.
There was
a fish.
None.
There was not. She didn't see the fish. She didn't see the fish, but I'm telling you guys, there was a fish, and I saw it when I got in there, and it freaked me out. And then they started laughing at me. And then when we went further in the water, somebody else saw 3 big ass fishes.
No.
Yeah. Fish. It was a fish. They are fishes.
Scary kid.
I'm not scared of the fish. I don't care about it. I'm telling you.
Let's go fish
like
and
the old
eat that fish. Grab it like back home. No, like.
But we just ordered a pitcher of rum punch. I am not drinking because yesterday, so I'm drinking water, and we got a bucket of ice. But the pitcher is like $58.
Good thing for the day.
$58. Empty. About to go out to have some dinner. Last night in Miami, it was such a great day, but I am exhausted. I like going on vacation for like 3 days. You go ham and then you leave, and that's exactly what we're doing. Today for dinner we're going to a place called Yardbird, and I just want to say that the food in Miami every single day has been fire. Like fire, no disappointments, nothing. Nikki Beach though, the food was good, the service was kind of not that great. Like they weren't friendly. They were just kind of like blah, which kind of sucks because you're paying kind of a lot of money to be sitting on that day bed in that hot ass sun. And you know, the least you could do is be a little nice to me, you know. But other than that, food everywhere has been great. And yeah, it's just been a great trip. It's been a fantastic trip. As for the outfit of the last night, this dress right here, again, everything Amazon. I'll link if you guys want it, but it's this. I was gonna wear something else, but it's a little bit too see-through for me tonight. I'm not feeling that frisky, so we're just going with this. And my little black heels that I was wearing yesterday that you guys didn't get to see because I got a little too, you know. So I'll show you guys in a second. These are the shoes. And there is someone famous downstairs. That's what's happening. Because people are pointing their phones and stuff. Hopefully we get to see them when we leave. Good morning. We were supposed to leave earlier today, but we are part of the was it Spirit victims? Because we booked Spirit and then they canceled our flight like 2-3 hours ago, or like earlier this morning. We booked another flight out from another airport, but it's later tonight, like 8 p.m. So I'm spending the time by getting a tattoo. So I'm at a tattoo shop. I'm gonna get a tattoo on my ribs. I wanted to do it when I got home, but I figured since we're here and we have a couple of hours to just kill, there's some great tattoo artists out here, let's just get a tattoo. So that's what we're doing. From Washington State, more specifically Poulsbo, Washington. It is August 8th and I just got to my Airbnb. I took my flight to Seattle this morning. I'm here early. My mom will be here tomorrow and she's staying until Wednesday. I'm staying until Thursday night, so I have like 2 days alone, so it's sort of like a solo trip, maybe, I don't know. I just got to our place and we're staying on a farm in Poulsbo and it's beautiful, you guys. I'll show you guys like a little tour of the room right now, and then later on I'll show you guys a tour of just like the place in general. There are cows, there are horses and just chickens and goats and baby goats, and it's just it's everything. I did go to downtown Poulsbo. Oh my god, what is that? Wow, the way that just makes me look like I have really dark circles. I just came back from downtown Poulsbo because this area was not ready until about now. So those are the shots that you guys just saw. I didn't really like venture out too much. I just had some breakfast and then just sat by the little like marina area and then just chilled there. Here is the room. This is the blueberry room. So like I said, this is a farm and they have like their own living space in one space or in one house, and then they have like a corner that's just like a bunch of little areas that are Airbnbs. They're probably making a lot of money, but this one is called the blueberry room. This is what it looks like, obviously because of the walls, and it's just so beautiful, so grand, so fancy. They had classical music playing when we came in, but that's just what it looks like, just like that, with a little desk. Got a little TV right there. And then in the entrance is kind of like a little kitchen area, which is pretty cool. There is like a main area through this door, but it's cool that they have this also, so you don't have to like venture out if you don't want to. Here is a mirror. That's me. And then here is the bathroom. And this gigantic tub right here makes me so slightly irritated that I have my tattoo and I can't soak in anything right now. But this is the tub. It's gorgeous. And there's a window right there, and then this is the shower, and out through this door we have our private patio, and it just, look how beautiful this is, you guys. Like, people do not understand why I like Washington State so much, and it's just so serene here. It's beautiful. There's just nothing else to say about it. It's just gorgeous. But this is what we're looking at. And then you can just walk over here and it's just more things, more of the farm, because the farm is huge. Happy Monday. I am currently on a little morning walk slash hike. I am on my way to find a stream that the Airbnb host said was down this way. It's like behind the farm. They have a bunch of trails, and I took the one that goes down, and that's the one that goes to the stream. And I just texted my sister to let her know if there's any killers around, that I'm going to be texting her every 15 minutes. I gave her my location, things like that, just because, you know, the woods are beautiful, they're sacred, they're also really scary. And I don't want to get caught up. Hopefully, you know, the killers that I'm worried about have 9-to-5 jobs that they can't hold down, but hopefully I catch them, you know, when they're still hired. And it's a Monday, so they should be at work. It's been so peaceful. I can't stop saying how much I love Washington. You guys already know, you're probably sick of hearing it, but I love it so much. I mean, like look at that. So green, so beautiful. I'm heading back up to the farm. The stream is like smaller than I thought. I think sometimes it is bigger, as I think I can tell from like the rocks, but I don't think it's been raining as much as it usually does out here, strangely enough. But it was still really peaceful, really beautiful. I wish I could have stayed there for longer, but like I said earlier, it's one thing to be a girl traveling alone, it's another thing to be a girl traveling alone in the woods. Whole other thing. So I'll just save for when my mom comes and we can go on longer hikes together. I think I also realized that the only thing that could really get me out here is probably me tripping and hurting myself. But there are like full Wi-Fi and like cellular service out here, so that's pretty good. I love listening to music that makes me feel like I'm a human being, if that makes sense. When I get out here, when I first came last summer, I discovered Mac DeMarco's music, and I became obsessed with him. I'm like out of breath. The first song of his that I discovered was Still Beating, and I listened to that all last summer, and I started listening to more of his music, and I just feel like music like that just reminds you that you are a human, which is weird because we're human all the time, but I think it's that Buddhist philosophy of impermanence where you're really thinking about that this really won't last forever. This will probably last longer than I will, even though my psychic did say I was going to live until I'm 108 years old. But this will probably be here a lot longer than me, and I love listening to kind of like slow-ish, I don't want to call Mac DeMarco indie, but something like that, that just makes you feel like, wow, I'm a person, I'm a human being, and I'm like here, I'm like living, I'm breathing. Like, that's so weird. Like, I have a full-on like a body that works for some reason the way that it does. Have you guys ever thought about that? Like, your entire body is just like working. Like, you were born and your stuff just works. Like, it's so weird to think about stuff like that, but it's also really beautiful. And that's why I love Washington, because it just puts me in that state automatically. But I'm out of breath, and I was joking about how it was so easy going down, not as much going up. Guys, I just almost lost myself, lost my way, walked past the gated entrance, and I was gonna keep going up this path, and the goats heard me walking and they called out to me. So thank you, goats. I was about to get really lost. You guys, check out this little area near the farm. So the farm is that way. That's where the goats were, and they just called me. But this is this little area. It's kind of cute, but also kind of creepy. Like, they're like little paintings. This looks like where I would get murdered, to be honest, but it's fine. And there's like a little tea thing here. I dig it, but you know, a little creepy. Hello, it's been a couple of hours. I went and I picked up my mom. I took her to the ferry because she's never been on a ferry before in the United States. So I took her through one. It was really cool. She liked it. Then we went out to eat. That's all the things that you guys just saw. So right now I'm reapplying my sunscreen and we're gonna go out to Seabeck so that I can show her Seabeck and show her where I stayed last summer. And then we're gonna go to the little, I think it's called Scenic Beach, and then just kind of like hang out there. But that is the plan. I really have no itinerary for this travel here in Washington. I'm just here for the vibes. And also someone taught my mom that word, vibes, so she's using that like a lot, so it's really funny. But that's what we're going to do. Sunscreen reapplied. Let's get out of here. And we are back in Seabeck, you guys. My favorite place. And there's a little deers. Apparently all the deers survived hunting season, so yay. I'm about to have the rest of my food that I had earlier, and I also got water in this fancy little cup. So funny because I offered, and I'm completely 100% serious with them about if they ever want to sell the Seabeck house that they have, I will gladly take it. The life that I want to live out here, because like I've said, I would move here so quickly if they had some sort of like big law office here, but I think the closest one is like maybe in Seattle, and I don't want to be in Seattle, like in Washington. Seattle is not what I'm envisioning for myself. This is, and to live this life I need to make money. So I told them like in like 30 or so years, when they think about selling their property, to let me know, because I will buy it. I will save money, pay off my loans, save money, and buy that property, because I'm just so incredibly in love with it. I was last year when we came, and I'm still in love with it this year. I feel so good to have been able to go back to Seabeck and just come back to Washington in general and feel nice about it and just kind of feel whole and full, because I was a little bit worried when I booked and before I was coming, because last time I came, obviously I was with my last partner, so I was really a little bit worried that I wouldn't be able to redo this trip. And when I landed and I came to this place, I've like cried like 3 times since being here, because it just feels so good and whole, and I'm really happy that it feels that way, because that means that I'll be able to redo some other stuff that I really want to, that were kind of ruined by this last partnership, and do them the way that I truly deserve to enjoy things. So it makes me really happy that I might be able to redo Italy and just have the time that I deserve. But Seabeck is amazing, and I hope you guys can see why I've talked about it for so long. It really is just like a feeling, and it's really hard to explain what that is, but I love this place, and it's just beautiful. Also, a little bit of like girl talk, girl advice, big sis type thing. Really being in like a toxic relationship is not worth it. Like, it's really not. I could not help but think of how much time I've wasted not feeling the way that I feel right now, just like happy and like in love with life and like really in love with myself. Like, this is the first worry-free, stress-free summer I've had in almost 3 years, because my last relationship basically went to shit during the summer of our first year. So like ever since then it's just been stress after stress after stress, and that is my advice, man. It's not worth it at all in any single way, shape, or form. Especially just like fixing guys, oh my god, like it's just not worth it. I know people say that all the time, but it's really not. And I think the main reason why I'm saying that is you end up with so much shit like on yourself at the end, like so much residue, so much PTSD. You've given so much of yourself, you've given so much of your goodness to someone, and they've taken it, they drank it up, right? And they have given you nothing back. So the only thing that you're left with at the end, you're just barren, you're raw, you have nothing else to give to other people or to yourself, and you're just left with like PTSD like symptoms, and it's just not worth it. I'm young, hot, like I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing in that situation at all, like at all. Before I came here, I was like thinking of some bad things that happened here, like when I was in Washington, specifically like my first week of law school. I was stressed out, like reading up until like 2-3 a.m. because I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And I remember he gave me the silent treatment for a couple days, and I was like, why? Like, I'm so stressed out, I don't understand. And it was because he was upset because I wasn't going to bed early. And I'm like, I can't, like, going to bed early and doing, you know, stuff. And I was like, I can't, like, I look at all this stuff I have going on, like, I can't do, like, what do you want me to do? You think I want to stay up to 3? And it's just like, just things like that were coming up, and it's just not worth it. We are on our way to Forks, and we stopped at this little lavender farm called B&B Family Farm at the recommendation of their Airbnb host, and we just took a little tour, and this is what it looks like, you guys. How beautiful. It's like a little dream, and it goes all the way over there, and I think the farmers live in that little house over there. They explained to us how they do essential oils with lavender, and now I kind of understand a lot more about why essential oils are so expensive. Because she said that one bunch kind of like this will only make like not even half of an ounce of oil, so they have to use a lot. But it's gorgeous here. And we've made it to Forks. And we're in the native Twilight store, and they have all these shirts. All the sayings are cringy. They really are. They should update the merch, but I'm buying a couple. Push, baby. It's the push. Whose mother? Good morning. It is now Wednesday. I drove back to where I picked up my Turo car, and it's been a crazy ass morning to come and drop this car off because there are late fees. I like Turo thus far a lot actually, but there are late fees, and I was like, there's a 30-minute grace period, so aside from the grace period, I was like 7 minutes late, 37 minutes late in total, just because the roads around here, like, I got like turned around, I got lost. There are so many like confusing ass roads, and you guys know I am not a good driver. I'm a menace on the streets, so these roads had me real messed up. but I just parked it. I'm waiting for my mom to bring the other car because I had to book 2 cars. There was like an error with extending this car until I leave tomorrow, so I had to book another one. And here she is. So today we're going to, my mom's leaving, so I have to drop her off, and then we're gonna go to, I don't know, we're going right now before I drop her off. But yeah, it's been crazy. I sweated. I'm like this private ass property, just talking outside their window, putting on deodorant, like a mess, but that's what's happening. Bye. Say bye. See you tomorrow. Hello. It is much later. Dropped my mom off. I came back to the farm and I've just been resting, enjoying my last day here. Right now I'm enjoying my last sunset at the farm. I'm just going around and saying goodbye to all the animals, and not that they give a fuck about me. But I'm just saying bye. Said bye to the cows. I'm trying to say bye to the horses, but they're all the way over there for some reason, when usually they come up close, so I don't know what their problem is. But I'm just walking around, taking everything in for kind of like the last time before I leave. And I probably will definitely be coming back to this space because it was a wonderful stay. I think this is like a magical space that they have here, and I'm glad that I was able to come. I'm glad that I randomly picked this place because I was going to choose something else. I'm glad I didn't, because I really feel like it was aligned in some way. One of the golden retrievers is here. Hold on. Ah! Oh, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, why are you wet? That's weird. Hi, hi. Baby's first time in the pool. There you go.
Send me the video later.
Here, Mr. Octopus. Oh, no. There you go. Kit, 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 kit. Hello, hello. It is my last day, my last full day in California at home. I look insane. I look insane. Decided to do my hair yesterday. I am going back to the original color I got when I got here this summer because it is the mood. It is my color. I think I look the best with it. I think it brightens my face up. My face looks so glowy too. Ignore this. Obviously, I just got my period. Ignore it. But I'm going back to this color for 27, black and gold. And obviously my hair's not done. We have this one little thing. And so I'm on my way to the beauty supply store to buy one more pack of hair. Usually we only use about 6 or 7. But my mom decided to wild out on my hair, which is fine. It looks beautiful. But then she got mad at me and she's like, why didn't you buy enough hair? I did. Statistically, we only use 7, but you going crazy. Like, only here on this little section that you see here that's not done, 12 braids. 12 braids. You know my eye's fucking twitching when she's doing it. I know I haven't talked much since Washington, and that's just kind of like by design. I've just kind of been enjoying my time at home. I've shown you guys some small moments here and there, mostly just spending time with my niece before I leave. But yeah, that's what we're about to go do, and then I have to like pack some stuff and get ready to head out. I was supposed to meet one of you guys today, and I just can't because this baby, this bad boy, my sister's taking later tonight, so I can't go out since I don't have a car. And it'd be nice to have my car again, but I look insane. Have my green juice, this outfit, I guess, full-on pits because I've decided not to shave my armpits for the last week or so. So yeah.
They little put them boobs in my face.
Yeah, bitches wanna be like me, okay? And another bank, okay? You might wanna hide your nigga, I'ma put it in his face.
Last outing before I leave Cali forever. But we're gonna ride horses.
Wear helmets or anything like that?
Yeah, we'll wear some helmets. You wanna be black, huh? Alright, party people, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. This was a long vlog, I'm sure. So thank you so much for watching. If you watched it this long, my thing looks funky. But yeah, this is the end of the vlog, the end of the summer vlog. I'll see you guys back in North Carolina for law school, 2L. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I've had the best summer of probably like my life this summer. So it was really fun, a lot of lessons, but a lot of like just happiness, just overall happiness. So I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.